Coming up in March, the race to the Masters. Sunday Series 1 at Magalies Park. Thursday Series at Krugersdorp. Sunday Series 2 at Glendower. The top 44 players will tee it up at the Masters, hosted by Beachwood Golf Estate.
Good evening, everybody. It's a new day. It's a Thursday. It's a take two, and we've got a whole new look from the opening to the opening logo to 3 on the panel. Why 3? Because we have so much to talk about, and we won't get anything in because there's so many league games to go through. Gentlemen, let me welcome you first of all on the panel. Nice to see you. We've all been plenty golfing. The guys in the chat line, you're on nice and early, so we look forward to seeing what you have to say. Let me start with you, Donnie. Donnie, just wave in front of your camera so we can get a bit of a clearer picture there. That was it. Oh, he's gone. Hey, say, how's it, Donnie?
How's it, guys?
How was your day today?
It was an early morning. Drive down to all the Woeserand, Frikkies home track, and had a good game of golf. And then I had to quickly shoot home afterwards to take little Callum in for his 6 weeks injection. So it's been a busy day.
Good. Baz, you were playing your own golf, and we saw that you finished well. Talk us through that.
Yeah, how's it, guys? Good evening. So I participated today in the Bushveld Tour Champs in Silver Lakes, and I shot 4 under par today, and I was 5 holes from being, having a flawless round of 9 under par. But we'll take 68 today, and hopefully tomorrow we can better those 5 holes. But yeah, just super relaxed and satisfied. 2 off the lead at the moment.
Hitting some good form, it looks like, because you had some great rounds, even with the Ducks. Silver Lakes is our next Series 1 round. How is Silver Lakes looking?
Oh, Maz, let me tell you, I can't even wait for the DHG series to go through to Silver Lakes. It's in pristine condition, and you guys are going to love it. This week we don't have placing. The greens are running at about 11. It's just awesome. It's an awesome vibe, and I must be honest, it's definitely one of my favorite on the calendar.
And we look forward to it. So if you're wondering when the bookings open for that, it is going to be soon. The moment, maybe even tomorrow, but we need to kind of get Glendower sorted, and then we'll go. Well, I'm running through plenty of the comments below. Let's see. This is going to land up on your face, Donnie. I'm going to move this down to the bottom so it doesn't come. Hello, Peter Prinsloo. Sep, hello. I see you. Ahoy. Quibus. Skumman, hello, gentlemen. And the list keeps going on. Donnie mentioned Frikkie. Hello. There is Frikkie. So, gentlemen, as I go through these, please remember, if you have any questions for our very, very expert panel, I'm talking about the other two, I'm not too much of the expert, please go away and ask us. The Glendower is one now that we need to preview. Originally, it was going to be Krugersdorp and Glendower, but now we've got Krugersdorp results. So let me take you through what's on the show today. Magalies Park happened on Sunday. We're going to go through the results and some interviews, a bit of a video. Then we've got Krugersdorp, which happened today. Great day, 72 players, awesome turnout. And it's great to see the turnouts when the events are so far away. And then we visit our Durban crew who played Beachwood on Sunday and see how that all ended. And then we build up to Glendower. So plenty. Let me see. This is where we are currently on the tour. Looking at the calendar, we're on the 18th and we've just finished Thursday series at Krugersdorp. So next up is Sunday series 2 at Glendower. We have 90 players currently there, and we've got 6 spots left, and I'm sure those will be taken. And then this all builds up to, as you heard, to the Masters at Beachwood. And then we take a bit of a break, we take a breather, and then we hit it hard again with Sunday series 1 at Silver Lakes. Then Thursday series returns to the Wanderers. We haven't been to the Wanderers in a very long time. And then Sunday series 2 at South Downs, when the Durban guys also play at Mount Edgecombe. So that is how it looks. But let's get straight into it, because we have Magalies Park. What a beautiful day. 1 tee start, great setting. Everybody enjoyed it. We had some beats on the first tee to get us going. And it was nice to see that the scores weren't too high on Sunday and today also. So in my opinion, you can let me know what you think. I think the 95 cap adjustment from Saga that they suggest, I think it could be working. Let's have a look at the results.
Definitely.
Right, if you were not at Magalies and you do not know the results, this is the top 10. Louis Gerber taking it on the 17th, making a birdie to go to -2 to just edge out Basil. Great round from you. We'll look at your scorecard on -1. As you can see, like I was mentioning, the score's not too high. Then tied third, we've got 4 guys. Graham de Villiers playing very well. Jaco Jacobs, Peter Zakaro coming ever so close once again. Ashley Herman, nice to see him up there. Donna Paramore, Carl Janse van Rensburg. They're actually playing a team game, so they've done well to come in the tied 7th. Hadas Namel, and once again, Randall Chetty with another top 10 finish. Right, let's have a look at what Louis Gerber's scorecard looked like. This is a great scorecard, especially if you look at the back 9. So I'll go through the first 9 quickly. Shooting 16 points. He had 1 double bogey on the par 3 9th. And then he hit some form on the back 9. Baz?
Yeah, no, Maz, especially, having the turn and also concentrating on his match play, it was vital for him to make sure that he makes enough birdies and pars to solidify at least a half or, winning the hole. But as you can see, he birdied the 10th hole, which is what a good birdie on that hole, following up with 2 pars and then making birdie on the first par 5. Unfortunately, slipped away on that par 3. Was that over the water, I think? No, just slightly down the hill.
Yeah,
and then
Over
just
the water, they featured all, yes.
it is with awesome.
Over the water, yeah.
And then just 2 pars, and then that awesome birdie on that drivable 17th hole. And then I don't even think Louis was worried about the individuals. He played the 18th hole as if he was playing the match play. He just came down there steady, wasn't too worried about his score, and just got the job done.
Very, very
Yeah,
good.
just from my side, it's obviously I'm very good mates with Louis, so it's congratulations to him. But let me tell you, on the way home from Magalies Park, I was sort of like updating my game book every time, because obviously it was a battle between him and Basil. And when he hit 16, and basically it's like you're standing, you're looking at the tide. It's like, what's the predictions? Basil had one hole to go, and I think Basil went down to level par and he birdied the last. So then it's like, it was really, I think from the guys that finished first in the morning, it was such a cool, event to watch how it unfolded on Gamebook. So it was quite cool to see.
The most upsetting part was that I had to play the 17th hole as a par 3. You know what? And I took the guy's advice, on a certain line to go at that green, and I hit it 40 meters over that green and actually had no shot.
Wow.
So I knew I had to make birdie on that hole to keep it steady. But if it's not your day, it's not your day. But
Wow.
I love it.
I wouldn't say it's not
love
your
the
day
way
when you're
the
looking
guys
at this
play.
scorecard.
Yeah, Maz, I can't remember too much of this round, I must be quite honest. But 5 birdies. I think I only managed to birdie 2 of the 5 par 5s. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But I was just pushing so hard for at least a 62, just to show the guys that, I promoted that Magalies is an aggressive golf course. As short as it is, they take your handicaps. You need to hit drive off the tee, play as aggressive as possible. And I tried my best. I think I put too much pressure to go, really, really deep, but a satisfying appearance.
Anybody will take a 67, Baz. They'll take
Anybody.
a run.
Anybody. And I can tell you there are a lot of people rooting for you. When you were coming down, before it actually came down to Louis making that birdie, his run, when you were in the lead, I think so many people were rooting for you to birdie that 18th to get there. And then, as golf would have it, it changed a bit. So, here's a bit of a video and a reminder of what happened at Magalies. Enjoy.
Playing my home club now. We've had our club champs the previous week, and course is in excellent condition. Greens are brilliant at this stage, speedy, so it's going to challenge the guys. And yeah, it's wonderful weather, so awesome day.
What would it take to win today?
you have to be on the fairway, to be honest, and definitely not three putt. I think the greens are going to kill the guys. It's not as easy as the people think it is. I think the biggest thing here is the mentality is to just make sure that you make your 2 points.
I'm so happy Magalies is on the list. I love this course. I've played one of my best rounds ever on this course, so I absolutely love it.
So you're looking forward to it. Do you think you can win?
I think so. I think we've got a good chance. We've got some good forward momentum at the moment. We won our first game, so we've got some momentum on our side, and that's what golf is about, right? Some momentum.
James, your first match play game, looking forward to it?
Very much so.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I see the shirts are done. What's the game plan?
Go low.
Go low and win the game.
I gotta make my points, and my partner obviously back his game, and you know, when he's got a stroke or 2 or 3 or whatever on holes and I don't, we gotta back him for some points.
The final of 2020, they've drawn in the same group and they're playing each other at Magalies. Gentlemen, big game today, bragging rights up for grabs.
Well, I think today is a lot more easy. It's not as much pressure as the final, so I think it'll be more fun out there. But John, it's going to be good to play them again.
Mighty Ducks, what are you going to do this time around to try and...
Well, first of all, I think the draw was rigged. That's all I'm saying here. Changing, I don't think we're going to change tactics. I just think that Jason was lucky getting 2 birdies at the last 2 holes, so hopefully we won't get there far. So yeah, looking forward.
Eddie, what are you going to bring to the table?
I think it's a pleasure playing with these 2 chaps. They're great gentlemen, and we'll enjoy the game. And better team win.
We definitely had a good opportunity, had a good fast start. I think at one stage we were about 6 up or something, just couldn't finish it up for the bonus point. But eventually tied it up on the 15th to take it 4-3 over Wayne and Chad.
How did the game go?
This was good. Scenery is good. If you look behind you, you've got the mountain there. It's always good. Yeah, it's just unfortunately me and my partner couldn't pull it through. Steady Eddie took us. If you look at the back, there's plenty of knives.
And the one par 4 where I had an eagle putt.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, the eagle.
That's the one
really cool.
with all the bunkers.
Really cool.
Pretty awesome. Although I played some good shots and bad shots, I can't remember which one I birdied. But yeah, at least I had a birdie.
But it was a bit tough in the beginning. Our team decided to come a little bit back on the back nine, but it wasn't good enough. But yeah, there was some good golf played by those two. It was just battle to keep up. But yeah, it was good golf.
Yeah, and they didn't give the old man a chance.
No, it was really a lovely day so far. The weather held out very nicely. We really enjoyed the course. The first time we played it and so on. Nice tricky course, not a very long golf course and so on. Still difficult to pop a couple of birdies and so on, but we managed to pull it through.
And how does it feel being tied for first right now?
No, it's fantastic. It's my second time playing here. I really enjoyed this golf course. It's not your longest golf course, but you play aggressive golf and you get rewarded. You know, it's really nice to see the Duckhook guys also finding it difficult, grinding it out, and to manage to win it potentially. It will be great as a professional playing for +4. Let's see.
Talk us through your round quickly. When you look back at it, what were the turning points?
Turning points was actually just playing steady golf. I had a lot of clutch putts, a couple of good chips, and a lot of birdies. Yeah, I think the birdies that I made actually helped me through the round and actually achieve what I
win the tournament today.
Do you think you're on an upswing of form?
Most certainly. Time on the range paying off. Spent some time on the range yesterday, so pulled through to today, so I'm happy about it. Yeah, looking forward to the next round.
And into the major.
Yeah, into the major as well, so we're looking forward to that. Let's see if I can win that one as well.
What a beautiful day. And if you don't know what Duckhook's all about, that is what it's about, a day like that. Yes, Donnie.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like, but I must comment on Paul's comment here earlier where he said it's like the 14th hole's an easy hole. So he must have been one of the only Oaks to make birdie with that ridiculous pin placement.
Ridiculous pin placement. He put it right close. My partner, leave him alone. We took them 6 and 4. Champagne Dragons.
Getting some good form, Paulies.
Yes, and today as well. The two of us. Ooh, watch out, Glendower. Whoever we're playing Hanu and Fats, so watch out to them. Donnie, you said there's something else you wanted to comment on?
But yeah, geez, just those shirts. Yeah.
Cornell and Sorrel's bacon and eggs.
Sorrel, Cornell, bacon and eggs. Bacon and
I think that should be a fine, boys.
Yes, definitely. Hansi says, can't wait to go back next year. We'll definitely be back next year, probably at the same time. I think it's a good time of year to go. And at least we'll know, so we can try to book some accommodation and stay the night. A group of us down there.
That'll be
Peter
awesome.
Zakaria. Magalies was awesome. Really, really enjoyed the course. Peter, you're playing off a 10 and finishing how you did. That's fantastic. Also in contention at one stage, but then again, the live scoring bit him. I spoke to the top 5 players, and this is what they had to say.
Peter, so close again. Tied third. Talk us through it.
Yeah, almost a repeat of Reimsig. I was 2 under with 3 holes to go in the lead. I didn't look at the leaderboard until the last hole this time. I made a note of not looking at it, but looked at it on the last hole. Driving the ball beautifully the whole round, and then with my last one, as soon as I looked at the scoreboard, I topped it into the bush on the left 50 meters. So it's a bit tough, but I think I'll comfortable with my position at the end of the day. I think I have this first time I'm playing here, so very comfortable with the results. So yeah, very, very happy.
You must be happy off a 10 to shoot +1.
Yeah, no, definitely. We were all worried about the lower handicaps coming into the round. So yeah, first time I think I'm playing off a 10. Officially for a course, it all went well. A couple of bad holes along the way here and there, but in general, a lot of pars to make up for it.
Got off to a great start, birdie the first 2 holes, and then just slowed down from there a little bit. I parred the first par 5 on the front 9 and made a birdie coming in 3 under. And then on the back 9, I just made a couple of pars, and then the par 5s again, I didn't convert my birdies. Unfortunately, that's where I lost. I managed to make one or 2 more birdies coming in, birding the last hole.
Tied third, your best finish in your career. How did it go?
Yeah, it started off really badly. We had a 7 on the first hole, and a bunker hit it in the teeth over in the bushes. So I thought this was going to be a long day, but at the end of the day, it was steady. So it's only the last 2 holes that I made it 1-pointer, 1-pointer. So yeah, not too bad for the day.
What was the best part of your game?
I must say the chipping wasn't bad. The chipping was definitely good, and it could have held more putts, but yeah, at the end of the day, it was steady balls.
Yes, Basil?
Yeah, so awesome, man. So just wanted to wish Yaku a happy birthday.
Yes.
And awesome time spent with him at Magalies. You know, we had a few drinks and we had a couple of pizzas going, and really awesome guy. They actually stayed over the night, and they even offered a few of the Duckhook guys to stay over instead of drive home. You know, it was 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Wow, so late.
Really awesome to have him there and to share his hospitality with his new friends on the Duckhook.
A final comment about the Breakfast Club shirts have now officially changed their name to Bacon and Eggs. You can decide who is the bacon and who is the egg. I think it's pretty obvious. Yes. Okay, we're going to run through the stats, featured holes, and so on. So we'll do this quickly. Here we go. Stats. What happened at the Magalies? 1 eagle, 82 birdies, pars 449, bogeys 569. Double bogeys, plenty. Triple bogeys, too many, and others. Total shots being 8,614 out of the 2 players, if I'm not mistaken. The featured hole on the day,
Quite hard.
par 4, 7th. Look at that, boys. No eagles, only 4 birdies. Was it one of you? If you made a birdie, let me know quickly. Par's 20.
Can't remember.
I made par.
You made a
Was one
par?
of the
Which
pars.
is a bogey.
The 7th hole, par 4,
It's
7.
the par 4 with the water in the front of the green.
The one that you tried drive.
Pin was front right.
Nah, I don't think I did that one. Another par, boring par.
Another boring par. Okay, well, that's what it is. Closest to the pins. Let's have a look at what the result of the closest to the pins. On the par 3, 8th, sponsored by Strixon, Louis Jensen wins himself 2 sleeves of soft feel. And then Steve Saunders won himself a EMS voucher to go and train. And then Tau was Rudy Mattia. He's taking the Tau energy drinks. Let's go to the featured groups on the day. Wow, I can't even remember who were in the featured groups. Group A, it was Ellen Lowe, Morne Visser, Gerard Sneeman, Edouard Potgieter. Gerard Sneeman winning on +2. Then Donna Perumal taking Group B against Dylan Bells and Ford, which was not there, unfortunately. Ryan Esmond and Niku Rutz. Let's have a look at the second page for Group C and D.
Love.
Gideon Richter, Leon van Aarde, would obviously not win against Louis, seeing that he came in -2, and Gustav Skumbi and Robert Michael in that group. Nicky Wellengoed, Barry Venter, Group D, and Rudolf Brudik. Myself and Oki Brits, who were +6, which isn't the greatest, but around +6 is 30 points, so we're always happy for anything over 30. Now, if you're interested to see what the head-to-heads were for the team matchups, was it red or was it
going to
blue?
be blue.
Here it is. It
I
was
said blue.
Blue again. This is impossible. I don't know what... It must be a color thing, surely. Right. Well,
It must be the sequence or something. Sequence of handicaps or something. How do you guys get this all the time?
It's so random when we choose it that by the randomness, I'm hoping that it would be random results, but it doesn't seem to be. Cornel Erasmus as the captain, or Ramus. Jaco Jacobs, Brian Owen, Jan Venter, Graham, Robert, Jason Dean, Tim, and Monet O'Kelly doing it for their team. Monet, a bit of a long day on 20 plus 23, so Leon Oosthuizen beating him there. Are there any big scores? Graham de Villiers, easy win over Neville Kurtz. Neville, I thought would be...
Yeah.
He played club champs there. I thought he would have done better, but obviously not. Same with Kobus Skuman, also played club champs there. Did not do as well as he would
Home
like.
ground pressure, Nev. A little bit of home ground pressure there, boys.
There we go. There we had a matter of match play games. Plenty match play games that happened. So we'll go through this and then I'll tell you how this is all unfolding. Aquelas, which is Seb Robertson and Edouard Potgieter, 4-3 for their victory over Slice and Dice. Wayne and Chad, I don't think they have a win yet. Donnie, quickly take us through another loss. I think that Steady Eddie has got you beat. You are their bunnies, boys.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, okay, at least my number is 0 and 2. Frikkie is 0 and 3. You know, Jay obviously played well on the day. His dad also came in, and holes where, you know, we thought both of them were out. You know, we found that balls that hit ricochet the fence on the center of the green. So, you know, luck was just on their side as well. You know, it's like we were making birdies to half on drop shots. So, but yeah, well done to them.
Then it's tough. Okay, G4 is taking up another victory, 5-4 against Pat Bar. Rogue One getting their first victory, 3-2 against the Double J's. Bogey Bunch, 1 up against Pitch Please. The Eagle Hunters, or aka the Bacon and Eggs, winning 4-3 against MMWC. Then my team, Champini Dragons, me and Paul, had a good day, earning the only bonus points of the day, whoop whoop, which puts us in good contention. If we win one more, we might get through the group stages, which is a nice position to be in. Swing and Ringer, which was Ryan and Leon, went down to long shots, which included the champion Louis Gerber. The average shots, all square against Jaar Swar. Well, yes, correct. That is very true, Mr. Robertson. Oh, boom. As I clicked the button, Paul commented, Mr. Robertson, as you said, at least the red team won. Yes. Many competitions. If you wonder how many competitions in a Duckhook round, plenty. Okay. Then, what does this all mean, gentlemen? What does this all mean? The standings for Series 1 looks like this now. We have 3 guys tied at the top. Wayne Jensen holds on to his lead as a series leader after 3 rounds on 108 individual stable points, joined by Pranay, who's playing really, really well as his handicap comes down, and then Randall Chetty moves up to 108. So featuring on Series 1 this time, Graham de Villiers right there, 2 points behind. Krugersdorp 102. Donnie, nice to see you also there within striking distance, trying to defend your Series 1 title. Louis Gerber moving up to 100 points. Hansi Haman on 100 as well. 100 for Peter Prinsloo, and Flicky featuring in the top 10 on 98. Now remember, these are all the scores. None of the worst has fallen out yet. So soon, once we move along, where the worst one will start falling out, so we know where we are standing. Okay, there is a matter of major qualification for the Masters, which is at Beachwood next Friday. You're all wondering, well, that's right around the corner. Trust me and Mr. Ryan is working tirelessly to get all the stats and all the updates done after today. Again, at Krugersdorp, we've got to get it done so we can let the guys know who qualified for the Masters. But we do know who's qualified in Series 1. Series 1, Wayne Jensen, Krugersdorp, and Louis Gerber as the winners of the first 3 matches. Hansi Aman, you're right there, 305 accumulated ranking points over the 3 rounds. Pranay Pandey, Leon Oosthuizen. Basil, you are right there in contention to come and play.
Beautiful. Come on.
Graham de Villiers, Richard Holman, JP Atwood, Connor Cotton, and Jakub Jacobs. I can tell you that all but one is confirmed here. And if that one does not go in, Peter Zach, you're in. So just hang on. But I think, Peter, you're going to qualify for Series 2 anyway if you have another good finish. If you're wondering how the qualification works, I had this a couple of times. It is based on ranking points earned. It's not individual stable fit, because in IS points, if you miss a game, you're gone. Right? You need to go 30 points to get 90 and hope to get in. But now, with rankings, if you come in the top 5, you're pretty much into a major, and meaning you can miss or have a bad game. So it's a different way of doing things. Right, everybody? These are the automatic qualifiers, if you didn't know already, that will be there in featuring, so they don't go into the list. Ricky Barnard as a 2020 Player of the Season. Dani Geldenhuys, as I mentioned earlier, Series 1 champion. Randall Chetty, Series 2 champion. Simon Mayer, Thursday League champion. Then we go to the Masters. Not the Masters, the majors, where these guys will play until they defend their title. Luke Janssen, 2020 Open champion. Billy Hall, 2020 Summer Cup champion. And yes, me, you're asking, how can Maz be there? Well, I don't feel so bad anymore, especially after today, because we haven't managed to have the Players' Championship in a while because of COVID.
By default.
But now,
awesome.
with my performance today, I am legit, at least. So, no questions. Okay, awesome. There we go. So that is Magalies in a nutshell. So we're moving on to Krugersdorp now, which we had today. Let's have a look at the results quickly. Randall Chetty, -1. Maz, -1. Dani Geldenhuys, even. What a tight game. It came down to a count back. We both scored the same points on the front 9. We were both with the same points on stroke 1, but Randall birdied the stroke 2, which ultimately derailed my chances. But I did have my chances to take it today, unfortunately. As you know, 1 or 2 shots, if you count them around the 18 holes, it does cost you. Nice to see Paul Ricketts right up there. 148 ranking points. That is a lot to go with the previous Thursday stuff. So I think you might just make the Masters. Dewald van Rensburg also on +1. Ewald van Wyk, nice to see you on +2. Gerard Gerben +2. Konrad Pretorius +2. Gerard Snyman, another good round, +2. And then we've got Steve Saunders. I think that's supposed to be type 10. Okay. Shall we go through Randall's scorecard? Okay, Donnie, you do this, because I'll have to go through my own. Here's Randall's scorecard. Put it in perspective, you were watching, you came off earlier with Randall. Looking at the live scoring again, it was right there. We didn't really move around. We were always kind of at the top.
Same, yeah. No, if you look at his scorecard, it is solid first 9. It's like a double drop and 1 birdie to shoot 1 over. And you can see it's like he fell a little bit out, on the back 9. So definitely the front 9 was a stronger 9. which helped him to get to that -1. But a couple of birdies, a couple of drops there is like, and then I think, if you look back and he thinks back, those double drops could have been more drops, and the winning margin could have been a lot easier for him.
Yeah, but nice. Well done, Randall. That is now your, is that his second league victory? Must be, surely. I'm sure he's won one. So many games, man. Every year there's 33 odd games. We just get lost. Right, my scorecard. I'm sure you want to hear what happened to me. It was nice to play well. Things just went well. I putted very well. Although the greens were exceptionally fast, in my opinion. Some of those downhill putts. I don't know about what you thought, Donnie. Did you think they were quick for what? Did you expect them to be that quick and soft? They were so soft and running so fast.
Yeah. So obviously I played around early in the week at Germiston, and the greens were quite slow. So, on the practice green, I found it was one of those, these are a bit quicker than the last round. And I must say, the first few holes, I did struggle a little bit with the pace. In my first couple of holes, I also had a 3-putt there, which was one of my drops. So I did find them quick, and also it's tricky to get that speed. Just on the right one.
Yeah.
If I can just add to that, man.
Yes, please.
So I had my Big Easy tournament there about 3 weeks ago, and they were so fast and tough. I must have had 32 putts the second day, and I thought I putted well around that golf course, and if I went that second round 27, 28 putts, I would have won the tournament. I was 2 shots back of the leader, and after 2 rounds, the leaders were at 11 under, and after the final round, the winner was 7 under par. So it just goes to show, as soon as it dries up a little bit and speeds up, last round, the guys lost 3-4 shots in that tournament.
I was right. Randall did win a second league victory, and that was at Houghton last year, 100%. Yes, well done, Randall. There you are. Okay, let me go through my scorecard. I wanted to mention, I put a comment up there from Hansi saying it's been a tight finish. I hope for many more tight finishes. I think it's also due to the 95 Saga allowance,
100%.
which is bringing the top,
that process
bigger
is
long
great.
handicaps down a little bit to give the guys lower more of a chance, which I'm liking so far. It's always good to see. Right, as I promised, my scorecard, which is rambled on there with a segue. There we go with my bit of a swagger photo. Right, starting on the 10th. This is where one of my shots I lost because I duffed a shot right next to green, 2 great approaches, and then just duffed. It was so mushy, so mushy in front of that green, and I just went straight under it, and it went nowhere. Right, and then pulled it back with a couple of pars. And then, luckily off the 15 handicap, 15, 16, 17, and 18 weren't great. But then I found a bit of rhythm, parred the first, made 6 on the second, which is a par 5 stroke 18. So I dropped a shot there, 2 more pars, and then felt good. But when I got to the 7th, gents, and I'm sure all of you who have been in the lead at some stage, when you get to the 7th and you know what is required, because the gentleman had finished quite a long time ahead of me, I knew what I needed to do. And then all of a sudden, it's a different ball game, because you know you can't miss. You need to make the shots. The 17th, or my 8th, I was just short. I had a very difficult chip shot to try and get it close, which I got it close. I had about 1.5 meter putt. And as I walked that thing in, to say, yes, I'm now 2 under, I just need to make bogey. And it literally went left. And I was like, you're kidding me. So that was another opportunity. So it will come. It will come. And thank you to the gentlemen who have said, well done. It's close.
So Maz, tell us how you were feeling internally about those last 3 rounds.
The last 3 holes?
Last 3 holes, sorry.
Okay.
Last 3 holes.
Okay, so segue again. So the par 5, which is the 7th. I hit a drive, not great, and then I knew I had to get my 7-iron up there because I had to lay up because I was too far back. Hit a decent one, but then also left myself on the wrong side of the green, so I had a difficult chip if I had to chip it, so I putted it, and it came up just a bit short, and then missed that putt. But I didn't stroke, so that didn't help me. And then, as I mentioned, the 8th didn't help me. Also, hit a great drive, hit an okay second, good chip, but that putt didn't want to go in. And then I hit a great drive on the ninth again with a hybrid. It just had a little tailing draw, and I don't hit a draw. And so the line started a little left, but it took a hop over a little. It ran out too far, and then I was blocked out. So I had to lay up, and then from there I have to make 4 to get anywhere, which I unfortunately didn't. I made a long putt at least. At least I didn't choke and make a 6. As it is. That is the way it is. But well done to Randall. And here's a video of Krugersdorp.
Our most recent February champion at Modderfontein. Mark, talk us about Modderfontein.
Oh, Modderfontein, yeah, we played a nice little pairs game with Dylan, so we decided we concentrate on the pairs rather than the singles, and the sort of singles took care of itself, hit the ball nicely. Had one double, the rest was quite consistent, so it was a very, very lucky day.
Moving into March, you're feeling confident with your form here at Krugersdorp?
Yeah, playing quite nicely at the moment. Handicap's coming down, so I suppose the one will offset the other, but hopefully, yeah, fairly confident for today, yeah.
Krugersdorp, what do you think about these?
I like Krugersdorp. I've played Krugersdorp quite a couple of times on non-Duckhook grounds, and it's a course I'm familiar with. So hopefully it'll give me a slight advantage.
Here we are with Frikkie Squared.
And Frikkie Round. Course very nice. Very nice. I was impressed with the course. Weather, we got a bit of rain on. Or drops, not even rain. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's good.
So this is Lyle, trying left-handed.
Left-handed, boys.
Got a shot.
Well, seeing as on the 9th hole I ended up on the 17th hole, meaning it was a challenge. It's the first time I'm playing here. It's one of the more challenging courses we have played. I mean, trees everywhere, rough was long, so it was a difficult course. But I enjoyed it very much. A big challenge, and how can I put it delicately? I think it kicked my butt today.
The course is in stunning condition. Yeah, if the fairway is beautiful, the greens are nice and fast. The guys that I play do it from Durban right through to Hussein, Steve and all those guys. It's a wonderful bunch of guys to play with.
How does it feel becoming in the top 3?
Yeah, obviously for a single figure it's quite tough to do that. You know, it's the first time in a long time that I'm actually in the top 5, you know, and it's not a medal event, which is quite cool. But I played lacquer. Course was in good nick. I actually missed a makeable birdie putt, you know, on 17 or hole 8, you know, to basically you know, be tied for second. But third place so far, I'm happy. Hopefully you know, we can have a crumble at the top there. Sorry, Maz.
Awesome, it was a great round. The course is in good nick. I think I just messed up a bit on the back 9, the last 4 holes. But overall it was a great game, enjoyed it.
And if you come first, how would you feel?
Yeah, listen, it'll be incredible. Haven't won yet, came close a few games already, but if I do win, it'll be great.
What a par!
Tied for first. Well done, Randall. You won on the stroke too. My drive just went through the fairway, so I didn't have an approach. So a bit tough, but nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking.
Gentlemen, how was your team match play today?
Yeah, it was a tough one. Started very slowly, both of us. So we were 3 down after 4 holes. Had to fight our way back. Fought our way back after 9. We ended up all square. And so yeah, the back 9 was the big decider.
Yeah, that was quite up and down. We were up, then they started coming back, and then Kevin missed about a 20 centimeter putt on the 17th for them to go 1 up. We were all square on the last hole, and yeah, we made it.
Sultans of Swing had a match, your first match play game here at Krugersdorp. How did it go?
Yeah, it went well. We played against Peter and Barry Fenter. It was a good game. We were 2 down the first 2 holes, or 3 holes, and from then we just played excellent golf. I think I played quite well the first 9, and then Carl started hitting form the second 9.
This is actually one of our first games which we properly dovetailed well. Lucky being a bit lower handicap, with me being a bit higher handicap, it really we have a good combo today.
Yeah, nice little video. Well, there is Krugersdorp Thursday series done. Okay, let's go through the stats quickly so we can get it over with. Eagles, none. This is feature hold, 18th. No eagles. Birdies, 4. Pars, 18. Bogeys, 22. Double 9. Featured hole was the 18th because... Just because. Okay, now you know. The pins on the day was par 3, 6 friction. 2 sleeves going to Jason Ivans. Well then, Jason putting it nice and close. Par 3, 14th. Nicky Vellengoed winning himself.
Go, Nicky.
Winning himself an EMS voucher and some training session. And then Louis Rowan putting it close on the par. This pin it was supposed to be on the par 4 15th, but the gentleman at Krugersdorp put it on the par 3 4th. So 3 par 3s on the day. Group winners. Paul Rickett says birdie for him on the 18th. Well done, Paul. One of the 4 birdies. Group A. Obviously, Reynold Chetty is going to win if he's in the top of the leaderboard against Leon, Grant, Rudolph, and Dorian. There you go, Paul. You've won your Group B. Over Ken, Gerard, Lucky, and Bertus Badenhorst. And we got Peter Prinsloo, Nico, Gilbert, Ronnie, and Barry in Group C, and Nico's taken it on plus for 32 points. Okay, let me just come out here quickly because we've just done this. Me and Amber have been hard at work after we got back from Krugersdorp to put all the information into these graphics. Are you ready to see what happened with the head-to-head? Red or blue, red or blue, red or blue?
Blue.
Well...
Red.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just add some suspense. I got this in the wrong order. But yeah, we won the team game. Well done, Cyril. I don't know how we've won this. I think I won it by myself, to be honest, when you look at the other guys' scores. So I was quite surprised when I looked at this and I was thinking, huh? Team winners? Anyway, so there we go. Bragging rights go to us. Okay, shall we try this again? Let's try this again. Red or blue, red or blue, red or blue, red or blue.
Blue.
Red team, 7-3. There we go. What a comeback. Now we're only 4 behind. We've got 2 points for the red team going into Glendower. Shannon Schaefer as the captain, the virtual captain, takes the win for his team. We have to spend some time and say who won these games. Well, Shannon won his game. Ewald van Wyk won his game. Simon Mayer won his game. Russell Tandy won his game. Jeff Main just winning on plus 12 versus plus 13, and then Frikkie, easy game for you, and then Steve Saunders plus 3, and Mornay O'Kelly having a bit of a nightmare. Mornay, you need some lessons. Come and visit us at Golf Concepts and Donny, and then it will sort you out. Gentlemen, that is obviously Krugersdorp, and we will be in touch to let you know who's qualified for the major, obviously. All right. Durban League, let's quickly go there and let you know, because if the Durban boys are watching, this is what happened. We had a back-to-back winner in Marius Engelbrecht, winning on even par, more low scores, which is great to see. And then Andrew Godfrey plus 1, Cobus Snell plus 2, Andrew Brighton plus 2. Only 2 Andrews in the top here for a change. And as you see, nice to see the scores are also a bit lower. Well done to Marius Engelbrecht. Here's a quick video, so don't go away, and then we'll build up and listen to what Donnie and Basil has to say when it comes to Glendower. Nice eyes, Baz. Nice eyes.
Sorry, I'm reading the comment.
Morning, Hayden. This is your second event at Duckhook. How was your first experience at Umkomaas?
Very good, actually. I mean, I didn't play very well, but I loved the experience. I really love the competitive kind of vibe that this thing creates. The live scoring is fantastic. But yeah, just honestly, I love the kind of social but competitive golf, and that's what I really enjoyed last week or last month.
And you also get to play all the top courses in KZN.
Exactly, that's what's quite nice. Obviously, if you're not a member of a specific course, this is where it's really nice. You get decent rates, and then you get to play some nice courses.
I actually bumped into Hayden last weekend at Mount Edgecombe, and he said, he plays with a crowd Duckhook. So went and Googled you guys, and it looked a little bit like fun and excitement. So I thought, let me try and see if I can join up and see how it goes. But yeah, just the social aspect as well, meeting new guys in Durban and doing something that I enjoy.
And of course, I mean, a lot of good business deals are made in the golf course.
That is true. I actually have already made a good deal previously, so we hopefully it can expand from there.
I've got a friend from work, Hayden Stone. He's joined. He's raved about it, so I said, why not give it a try? My best part of the game, I'll probably say at the moment is my drives, because it's the only thing that almost goes straight-ish. It's going to be a bit difficult. I'm a bit of a weird one because I have a reverse grip.
Oh wow!
A Papua grip, so
okay.
Yeah, I tend to go right all the time, but yeah.
I'll definitely focus in on that. Okay, enjoy.
Cheers, man.
Longest drive was won by Andrew Castles. Prizes will be handed out by Brendan.
Thank you. Get that grass looking lekker.
Coming in third place, playing off a 19, making 34 points, was Andrew Broughton. In second place, also playing from an 8, making 35 points, Andrew Godfrey. Hey! It's the first time that we have back-to-back winners at Durban Duckhook League. He was playing off an 18, made 36 points. Marius Engelbrecht.
I presume he's leading the lot.
Yeah, he's going to basically lead the Player of the Season and Sunday League as well. It's the first time that we have 20 Durban League Oaks playing an event. I just want to say thank you. Next event will be at Mount Epsom, the Lakes, course 2. It will be the third weekend in April.
Well done, Durban boys. Well done, Tian and Brendan. Thanks for the video. Yes. Donnie, you have something quickly?
Yeah, so just replying to Paul Ricketts' comment on the group of Jeff Main won something as well as the longest club thrower. So unfortunately Jeff had a bit of a bad actually a bad chip into the bunker, bad chip out the bunker, and then he almost threw a club into an oak on the practice chipping green.
Sure.
Over the par 5-7. So that was quite funny.
Write him up, boys.
That's
that is a fine. That doesn't happen. Okay, right. Let's get to
not
Glendower,
supposed to.
gentlemen. Well, we have Basil. That's pretty much your home track. And Donnie, you play there very often. So they're going to take us through it. Ask your questions if you have any questions. You said who's going to do the front line then?
I'll do the front line.
Okay, I'm going to put the scorecard on first, and then you do the front line, then we'll come out, talk. So here we go. Here's the scorecard if you did not know how Glendower looks. 4th ranked course in the country, gentlemen. So we are having we're being spoilt on Sunday.
All right, quick rundown on the front nine. So we've got par 4, par 5, par 3. Guys, it's vital to stay on the right-hand side of those 3 holes off the tee. I think you can score a lot better off the right-hand side of those fairways, and obviously the third being a par 3. Rather hit in that bunker than find the water on that hole. Then the next 3 holes is a par 4, and a par 3. Once again, guys, stay right on those holes. Stay away from the left-hand side of those designs on those holes. And then your last 3 holes, guys, definitely, once again, off the tee, stay off the right. It's, for some reason, it's a draw right to left front nine. So that's my quick 5-second tip for the front nine. It's just stay on the right and stay in play. It's a beautiful setting, and guys, good luck, and you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, the back nine, guys, if you look at the course layout, hole 10 to hole 15 is holes that's got a lot of water on the holes. So if you've got a dam in front of you that's in front of the green, make sure you take extra club. Avoid the water at all times, because that's going to cost you shots. It's very strategically placed, especially as like with the drivers or the tee boxes. So really get your accuracy dialed in, and also as like your course, thinking cap on, that you just avoid the water at all costs. And then the last 3 holes, it's like 17. It's a hell of a par 3, to have as a last par 3. It's almost 200 meters. So yet again, play it safe and rather take the bunker on instead of the heel down the left. you know, it's like that's got a daunting chip. And then the 18th is a nice closing hole. You know, it's like a nice drive there and a good score on that hole.
Par 4 7th is the featured hole on the day. Always tricky. Have to hit a good drive down this hole. If you're on the wrong side, either side, it's difficult to get to there. So you know, I've got a couple of questions coming through. I'm going to take the questions from you gentlemen in a second. I just want to show you what the field looks like currently, because there's been a lot of changes. Here's the current field. First here, we've got 90 players. I think 92 or 90. Plenty of match play games. The singles will be added tomorrow, because there's a lot happening. And then the handicaps will be added tomorrow. And I'm hoping that the player pack goes out tomorrow, but a lot needs to be updated for this to happen. So here is what it currently stands like. We started at 11:10 and we finish at 1. That is a lot of golf. And moving on to the 10th tee. There it is. Moving on to the 10th tee. There's some spaces there at 12:40 and at 1 o'clock. What can I tell you before we forget? Strixon will be at the driving range from 9 o'clock with all their new products, drivers and irons and wedges. So please, if you want to go to the driving range, go support them. Let's have a good bunch of guys filtering through there over the 3 hours, and let's support our sponsor and go test out their new clubs. Is it?
Sorry, Maz, can I quickly jump in there?
Alfred Sutton will be.
Yeah, it's, so the guy, Alfie will be on the range, and guys, you know, obviously, you know, if you guys are in the market, you know, it's a good way to go. Like test the clubs, feel them, you know, see how it performs, like out in the range, you know, and then if you guys are really interested, get in touch with me. You know, then we can do a proper fitting at the studio, and then we can take it from there.
100%. Many happy customers. Okay, there was a couple of questions before we wrap this up. What was the question? Here we go. Sep. Any tips for first-time players at Glendower? Basil?
Just be patient on the greens. Keep your pace up and trust your lines. What you see is what you get. Those greens are unbelievable. You know, Mike, the greenkeeper, has been there for 20 years. The man knows what he's doing. So don't be deceived by what you see. It's a true read, it's a true speed, and you guys will enjoy it. Just have some fun. Try not be intimidated by the golf course. It is a signature golf course in the country, but just go out there, have a ball, and enjoy.
Still looking through the comments. Jacques Gravenstein, and all best wishes to your son, Jacques. He had a bit of a hockey accident, and we know how hard hockey balls are. That's why I don't play hockey.
Shame, man. Speedy recovery to your son.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Can you caddy for me at Glendower? Yes. That's all the help I need. It's going to be difficult in a different floor ball. Maybe virtually, on the phone.
Yeah.
WhatsApp each other.
Yeah, Jock, because like I think what we can do is like we've got a video call like on each hole, you know, and I'll just go and run it through you.
There we go. Right, I'm wrapping this up. Finally, we have the pins for Glendower, par 3 third. Beautiful hole, very scenic. Take a picture.
Oh, good
Put
luck.
it as a profile picture.
Good luck.
Then we've got the par 4 11th Thithi, which one is the 11th Thithi? Oh, that's a set.
Over the water.
Nice and short, gives everybody a chance. Then there's a par 3 17th, the one that you mentioned, Donnie. So you're going to have to hit a very, very good shot on that one.
That's my hole in one hole.
Have you got a hole in one there? That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's my third one.
Let's go full screen and you tell us about it. Boom.
Oh, all right. So I actually had a practice round for a IPT event there when I was still an amateur and was playing like 204. I hit 7-9 front right just over that bunker. And it was just practice. You know, we were hitting balls and we had a bit of a match play money game on the side. And just out of the blue, just right of the flag, just managed to magnetize towards.
We've lost him as he's telling us the story. Wait for it.
What?
Oh, it's run out of airtime. Or data. Okay.
Data, yeah.
Well, he smiles at us. We'll carry on. Group A, Ellen Lowe, Gideon Richter, Cornel Erasmus, Jacques Ramsey, Randall Chetty. You're in Group A. Good luck. Group B, Richard Stewart, Basil Wright, Tao Silo, Ryan Esmond, and Hanu. All the low handicappers, except Tao, sorry. will be in Group B. Let's go to the second page. Group C is Carl van der Linde, Kevin O, Fats, Steve Saunders, Frikkie Steyn. Group D, Billy Hall, Joey Dupree, JP Atwood,
JP,
and
Oki and Shaw.
Yeah, Oki and Shaw. Right, head to heads, if you must know. Here we go. Still 2-6. Mornay Kelly, you are now captaining, so you cannot shoot plus 20 because that's just poor. You need to lead by example. And Sorrel Steyn, you cannot shoot plus 20. So, you know what I've done here? You kind of see. So these are the teams, Jan Gustav, Aldo, Dean, Simon, Gerwe, Jaco, and so on. Myself is in the blue team with Brayton, Pranay, Jason Dedekind, Jaco Jacobs, Jan Venter, Sepp Robertson, Evelt van Wyk, and Leon van Aarde. So go group red, although I'm in group blue. So that doesn't really help me. Yes. Is he still smiling at us? Yeah, he's still smiling at us. Hi, Baz. Let's just see if we can clean his teeth. Okay, that's it from me. What do you want to know what's happening next? The stuff is coming out for Glendower tomorrow, most of it. Okay, then we play Sunday, then we have a show on Wednesday. And that show will also build up to the Masters. Lots happening.
The major.
The major at Peakenwood. So good luck to those guys who need to make it. Is there any last comments? No.
Guys, just from my side, enjoy Glendower. It's going to be a nice test of your golf, and just have a good day out on the course.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been great. It has been an hour, but that's because we had so much to go through. And if we have 3 events in 1 week with a major, it's going to be an hour. So I apologize. It was good to be on air, and we will see you soon. Bye, Donnie. Bye, Baz.